Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. So, Nifty's dream run continued yesterday as well. But this is exactly what we had discussed yesterday in the morning podcast as well. That all depends on how Reliance will react, because yesterday was the last day for people to buy Reliance stocks so that they could be eligible for the Geo Financial share. So every single stock of Reliance that people would have would be eligible for one share of Geo Financial. So that is probably what we could see, because yesterday, if you see in the morning, there was initial some sell-off in the IT sector, and then along with that, Reliance also actually moved down. But then the second half, after European markets opened positive, we could see a big buying coming in at IT sector. IT sector started recovering, but then after that, the last half an hour, we could see Reliance actually taking the market up. So the last half an hour after 3 o'clock, in fact, the way Reliance rallied up, and we could see the Indian stock market get rallying along with it, and that last half an hour movement was basically given from Reliance from all those people probably who wanted to cash in on that fall that happened in the first half and buy the Reliance. So that's something that happened yesterday. So the positivity probably was majorly, not probably, it is mainly from clients that happened. But will that continue today? Because today all that buying is enough. So now today onwards, there's no motivation for people to buy Reliance at this point of time. And today also note that since this demerger is happening in Reliance, the first 45 minutes, that is, Reliance will start trading only at 10 a.m. It won't be active for the first 45 minutes after market opens. So at 10 a.m. is what Reliance will start trading. Now that would be something that we will actually have to wait and watch how things are going to turn. So if anybody has bought it just for the sake of Geo Financial stock, and they want to probably book profit and probably come out of it, if they want to just come out of Reliance, because Reliance already is at all-time high, so people would have held on their profit booking till yesterday, because if they exit anytime before yesterday, they will not be eligible for a Geo Financial stock. So all those people who are already holding Reliance and are sitting with very good profit, they might think of booking profit today, because already they are now eligible for the Geo Financial share. So with that, if some sell-off comes in Reliance, then that can actually bring weakness into the Indian stock market. So that is something which I'm expecting to happen. So which can kind of take the market downwards. And today, remember, today is expiry. So when the expiry is there, automatically the volatility is very high. And with so many people along on the market, some weakness can actually throw the market downwards. So this can be a situation that can be expected. Apart from that, if you look at yesterday, the European markets were positive, and US markets were very flat. In fact, at one point of time, Nasdaq was in negative territory, but then it is kind of slightly recovered. All the three closed very completely flat, I would say. Exactly what happened in Nasdaq was there was some profit booking seen in Microsoft, and there was Goldman Sachs result that came in that kind of affected Dow as well. So overall, it was a flat day. Tesla also came out with results yesterday. So Tesla results were good in terms of profit expectation, in terms of earnings per share. It has gone up better than market expectation. But then the profitability, if you look at overall, has actually gone down. That was majorly because a lot of investment is going into the research and investing into the Cybertruck by Tesla. So which is kind of reduce the profitability. But that, I think, is okay. Is a temporary situation for Tesla, and it will come back, because once the research is done, there's a lot of expectation on Cybertruck, so that should actually help Tesla to go up. So overall, I would say it was a US was also completely flat position. The good thing was yesterday Europe saw was the UK inflation data came in, and the UK inflation also has come in lower than market expectation. So overall, there is some positivity in the Europe as well. But at this point of time, this Reliance thing that we spoke about is very specific to Indian market. So it has nothing to do with the global markets. So that is something that I will look forward to. 10 a.m. how Reliance starts trading is very important. So until 10 a.m. there may not be a right direction. So after 10 a.m. There are high chances of a profit booking kicking in. So this is the expectation. Let's see how the market actually evolves. So at this point of time, like we discussed yesterday, I am expecting the markets to kind of expire within 19,900 and 19,700 on the lower side. But if this profit booking is something very big, then there are chances it can slightly slip down, but still around 19,700 is what I'm expecting on the downside. On the higher side, 20,000 is actually a very important resistance to break. 19,900 is a good resistance again. But 20,000 is what I'm sure market will expire below. But there are high chances the market can actually expire below 19,900 also. So it is going to be a slightly difficult day for trading because of these uncertainties at this point of time. But then, of course, if you are a person who, like I've told you earlier also, this actually times looks good for some partial profit booking in the market at this point of time, especially for people who are leveraged or have leveraged positions. For a common man, let me tell you, if you're not aware, leverage is nothing but if you've taken some loan or funding, pledging shares to buy new shares. So in this case, I would say this is a good time to reduce a leverage. Very important to reduce leverage. Never carry any leverage at this point of time. So that's something I would expect at this point of time. But those who are long-term investors, nothing to worry. You really don't have to book profits. There might be corrections, but that's a part of the market. Apart from that, if you look at important data today, it is Infosys, Hindustan Unilever, UB, United Breweries. All these are companies which are coming out with the results. Even Coforge is also coming out with results today. So focus would be mainly there because Infosys has seen a good short covering rally of late. Infosys can look weak for some time today because results will come after market hours. So if Infosys results come out good today evening, then that can be seen in the market tomorrow. So people are already expecting results now to come good because of this big AI deal also which has been signed. But if any chance the results are not great, that can push the market downwards. So that could be something that could be seen in Infosys. So with all these news in place for today being an expiry, the markets are going to be super volatile. And of course, the market is, in fact, Nifty futures is indicating a slightly gap down opening. Probably, it may adjust by market opening to around a flat opening. But then, of course, these things after 10 o'clock is something that we need to watch how the market would react. So at this point in time, what I would be doing is nothing but, I have few trading positions open, which I would book profit at market open, and then probably based on what happens after 10 a.m. is what I would plan my future trades. So that's it for now. For investors, continue investing SIP mode and stay invested to make a lot of money in the market. Of course, I am sure a lot of people would be enjoying this position at this point of time. But then, as the title of the video suggests, podcast suggests, Nifty at 20,000. Not at this point of time. And who can drive it? So if you see, HDFC came out with results. It has driven the market enough. Now, Reliance result is pending. So that can be, again, a market mover. Infosys will give a fate for the IT. And then the major mover who can actually take the market higher would be SBI. So these would be the stocks that would be in focus. And of course, apart from that, if you look at the FMCG sector, we have Hindustan Unilever and ITC. So both are expected to come with good results. But of course, there will be a focus on SBI because SBI results would be slightly confusing. So that is something that I would be waiting for majorly. Reliance results are also there, which can be, taking the market higher. So these are stocks which could actually decide the fate of Nifty at 20,000. So let's watch and see how the market reacts to these stocks results. And based on that, we will take our next position. So that's it for now. This is Srikant Rajan signing off. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share. That, of course, motivates me to make more videos for you. And, of course, share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. So, goodbye. Have a great day. Let's catch up tomorrow morning.